are the stories of high flavor! Today, we're gonna be shooting at a Target. And at Target, they have Archer Farms pizza. And we have chosen to go with the Margherita traditional crust. So we're gonna cook this sucker up and give her a go. Preheat oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. Remove pizza from box and wrapper. Place pizza directly on rack in center of oven. Bake 11 to 13 minutes until crust is golden brown. So for this meanwhile section, what we're gonna cover is something kind of inspired by the 48-hour film that we did. We did a kind of like a spoof thing of Conan the Barbarian.
Thanks.
So what's the secret of steel?
Okay.
What's the secret of steel?
Conan! Conan.
Okay, what we're talking about is the mother truckin' movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger. We all know him from such movies as The Governor of California and like The Terminator.
Come with me if you want to live.
This was his first major role. When they casted him, they said, you were made for this. It's almost like you were pulled straight out of a Frank Frazetta painting, which is a whole nother, Frank Frazetta is a whole nother thing. Conan also had James Earl Jones, and you might know him as such major productions as, I don't know, Star Wars. He was Darth Vader, and he's the voice of Darth Vader.
No, I am your father.
And The Lion King, he was Mufasa. His vocal cords are only rivaled by Morgan Freeman. You know, that's a toss-up, so let us know in the comments who's better, James Earl Jones or Morgan Freeman. And then what's your favorite pizza? Of course, made in 1982, and then it was such a huge undertaking, and you know, since then there's been remakes. What's his name? In the cast in the shadow of Arnold Schwarzenegger, like what's his name? He did
Jason Momoa.
Yeah, Jason Momoa. He cool dude, but like he ain't got shit on Alarny, man. And hey, if you're watching this, Jason, I am a big fan of yours, so don't, no hate there. Yeah, they had a cartoon. I've never seen it. We just watched a preview not very long ago. The Conan cartoon was weird.
Rom, I should know better than to argue with children.
They had another movie, Conan the Destroyer. Not as cool because it was rated PG, and I think that's a choice Arnold made, but there's not a lot of like actual killing and stuff like that. Still a cool movie. That one seems more like a Dungeons and Dragons campaign. It's pretty cool. Go watch it. And then I think the one after that was Red Sonja. He wasn't the main star in that one, but it's still in the Hyborian type of era and stuff like that, which is a made-up era, pseudo-ancient era thing that just happened. This is the Target brand Archer Farms Margherita pizza, traditional crust, and it looks flaky. Look at the bubbles. The cheese is really good. It's not, I don't want to say spicy. It's got like basil and it's fresh. The sauce tastes fresh, which is wild. And the crust is really crunchy. The crunch of this crust is blowing me away, man. You've never had a margherita pizza on Pizza Sutra, and I'm really excited we did. I'm gonna let the rest of the team try some of this stuff, and we will be right back with our verdict. So the Pizza Sutra team chopped through that pizza like you wouldn't believe. Like Conan slicing through people's bodies. This pizza got really good scores. Crust, we got a 6 out of 8 slices. Sauce, 6 out of 8 slices. Cheese, 7 out of 8 slices. And toppings, 7 out of 8 slices for a grand total of 7 out of 8 slices. That's a really good score considering this pizza costs $4.99 at Target. Man, was this thing good. So the crust on this sucker is fluffy but crunchy. They did everything that you would expect a Margherita pizza to be with, I mean, like a traditional crust. It's almost like they put it in like a stone-fired oven and brought it back out. It's really good. Everything about it. The cheese was stretchy and delicious. The tomatoes, I mean, it made the top a little wet and we were a little weary about that pulling it out of the oven. But once it got in our mouths, it was fantastic. I mean, there's a great balance in between the basil and the tomatoes. I mean, they weren't like 100% fresh, and we know that because it's a frozen pie. That's what we do. But for it being a frozen pie, wow, were they good. It was a super light pizza, and that's something that we also enjoyed. And another fun thing about this pizza is this is the first one that Sergio gave an 8 out of 8 slices, and that was on the cheese. It was really good cheese. Like, comment, subscribe, share it, please. Because pizza is love. We love you, and I hope you love us. I know you love us. How can you not love this?